Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This reading is for my Taurus collective. I am taking a look at what's happening for you during the month of October in the area of love. Okay, my focus is on love. Sometimes other things come through and I will share with you as we go along. But the focus is on love for this reading. We are taking a look at what's happening in your love life with your person, what you could be expecting, energies that are dominant, what you should be aware of, what you need to look out for, and any advice that we can receive from Spirit. That's what we're looking at, guys. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm High Priestess Elif. I'm a no tools medium. I channel my message, I speak to source. From the start of my recording until I finish, I'm channeling. Nothing that I say to you is my personal opinion. I don't have any bias into your situation. I am sharing, telling you a story, giving you advice from Spirit, telling you what you need to do, what you need to be aware of, and it's all channeled through me from Spirit. So I always ask that you take a few deep breaths, settle into your intuition. Ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this reading. Okay? It doesn't matter what sort of messages you receive, you always have to trust your own guidance system, where you are at any given time. Normally, when you experience something through your intuition, it is a knowing as opposed to a thought or a thinking. If there is resistance in association with what you are receiving or what you feel, then that is probably not your intuition. The intuition is a very clear knowing. Okay? However, whatever it may be for you, trust your own guidance system. My cards are falling very early on in this reading, which means there's a lot going on for you guys. As I said, I'm channeling for the Taurus collective and looking at what is happening for you in the area of love during the month of October. Okay, so you've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west had their flame burning. I start my readings with a meditation. I open a channel for remote healing in the area of love and relationship with yourself, which is always the basis of everything that you experience in this reality and in every other reality, really. But every relationship in this 3D reality, what is at the basis of that is the relationship with yourself. Okay? If you want to tap into that, go ahead and subscribe. I do that. I open a channel for remote healing for my subscribers in the area of love and relationship. Okay, now, to those of you who are back, as always, I want to thank you. To my community, those of you who have already subscribed, you comment. Those of you who have sent me donations, contacted me for readings, all of it, all of your energy is so incredibly precious to me, and I appreciate it. I just want to give you thanks. One more thing before I begin, guys, if you're interested in a personal or any of my services, contact me via the email that is provided in the description box below. Okay? We have a problem with scammers online, so I would hate for that to happen to you guys. If you're interested in contacting me, my email is in the description box. I don't take bookings via my social media. I don't even do bookings via my Gmail account. So there we go. If anybody is contacting you for readings or offering you free readings, honestly, guys, we don't have time for that. This work takes a lot of energy. It is intense. It is sacred. And those of us who are readers, those of us who do this kind of work, we understand the fact that it is sacred and that your guides and your keepers will guide you to us. Okay? We definitely don't go around headhunting people. So, that being said, Taurus, what is at the forefront for you during this month is money matters. Your relationship with money. I'm feeling a sense of being frustrated and exhausted now. that thing that you do, those things that you do that contribute to your relationship, what is active in your vibration, what you believe, what you expect. Where are you in relation to what it is that you want in terms of money? What is the story that you are telling? All of that. If it is not yet in your life, if the relationship with money that you know you should have and want is not yet here, then where are you? Because that means you're not in the vibrational vicinity of what should be yours. When are you going to? Because I'm feeling frustration. I'm feeling a sense of feeling exhausted around the subject. So when are you going to get to the point where you are ready to change things up? Because only you can make change. Okay. Some of you have experienced, and this message might not be what you want to hear, but remember, I'm channeling. Some of you have experienced a loss when it comes to money. There's someone that you trusted that did you in when it came to money. A snake. Someone pretended to make you a solid offer, and they caused you great loss financially. And now you're realizing that maybe you should just have done things on your own and trusted yourself initially. But it comes from a place of not believing that you are able to do whatever you thought this person was going to do. There are some practical decisions, practical actions, practical things associated with your relationship to money that needs to be reevaluated and taken a good look at. Okay, this feels like it's separate to your love connection, or the person that you are wanting to receive a love reading about. But for some of you, it might be connected. Okay, but it really feels like for the majority of this collective, it is not that person. It might be connected to the two of you somehow, or to that person somehow, but it's not directly connected. However, in relation to your person, there has been some harsh words exchanged. There's also been a lot of confusion and indecision. And now what is at the heart of the matter in your connection this month is wanting to make a romantic gesture, wanting to move beyond that, wanting to reconcile, and wanting to take the connection to a higher level of commitment. Okay. There is someone here. There is someone that either you speak to or your person speaks to and trust to some extent, and intuitively you've received some sort of notion that maybe you shouldn't completely be trusting this person, and your intuition is right. They've led you astray when it's come to this person, to your person. They've led you astray. They've caused hindrance in this connection. Okay, now. You don't trust yourself. Taurus, you need to work on your relationship with self. You are your personal currency. You give so much more than you should. And you expect others to do the same, to give you the same level of whatever it is you give. And you don't get it back. And you won't get it back. People can only give you according to where they find themselves, It's just, if their cup is empty, what do you expect from them? And you might be pouring into their cup thinking, well, I'm pouring into your cup, so there must be some for you to give back to me. But their cup was empty. Why was their cup empty? Sometimes there's a hole in the cup. Spirit is saying that you've lost a lot. You've lost financially and you've lost in love. Because you have this in your ear. You trust people that you shouldn't. You need to learn to trust your own counsel. And you need to learn, you need to develop your intuition so that you can tap into your own discernment and then choose your counsel wisely. It's natural for us to have a little bit of confusion, but choose your counsel wisely. Are you going to ask for advice about money from someone that doesn't have any? Okay. So Taurus, let's take a look at what's happening for you in love. What is it that my Taurus collective, what is happening for them in love during the month of October? What is it that they should know? What is it that they can expect? Okay, so something has fallen apart here. There's been an ending. And a lot of things are ending for you, Taurus. There's a death and rebirth process that you've been going through in various areas. It's in association with relationship, of course. You are doubting whether or not you can have victory, but you see, victory is yours. This was just a process of expanding and growing, becoming more of who you are, your authentic self. But your belief that what you've experienced is because you're not good enough, or because you're doing something wrong, or because you're broken, or because maybe you don't deserve it, is what's holding you apart from your victory. You've got to work on your self-worth. And you've got to be willing to believe that you deserve what it is that you desire. Otherwise, it can't come. It just cannot come. And you, Taurus, you desire a committed relationship. You desire a partnership. You desire a higher level of commitment. That's what you desire. Even though things have come to an end here for many of you, that's what you desire. For some of you, this might just be over and done with. But you've come to the point where you realize that what you want is a committed relationship. You want a higher level of commitment. And you've become more clear about what it is you want. And that's always a good thing. We have to experience what we don't want so that we can become more clear about what we actually do. There's been a lot of soul searching here, a lot of conversation with Source about this. And your person, for those of you who are here interested in a person, in this person that you had this fallout with, they see you as being so deeply connected to Source and intuitive and so guided and not really being focused on this connection with them. Not being focused on fixing things with them. They think that you're not interested in this because you're so focused on your connection to Source, your alignment, and your process. This person also sees you, Taurus, as being very, very intuitive. And what your person feels for you is that you are worth, you deserve more. And that you deserve someone that is serious. And that you deserve someone that is willing to make the investment in themselves, to do their work, to plan, to strategize, to line themselves up with you in a way, and to be your equal, to be deserving of you. They don't see you as someone that they should come rushing in towards just to have that instant gratification, temporary satisfaction, come in and just see you and experience you, and then what? They want to come in solid. And this person is willing to really work towards that and to plan towards that. And they believe that if they do that, that if it's meant to be, that is what will happen. This person holds you in high regard. Look, your person does think that you are very set in your ways, and once you've made a decision about something, that is it. That you're not willing to let go of what you've worked towards, what you've invested in, and that you're rigid, and so they need to line up with what you want. They need to be willing to be on par with that where you are concerned, because you're not going to waver from what you believe in and what you've worked towards. The person's hasn't been able to move past you or get over you, and in some way they feel stuck, like there's been a period where they felt it's better just to let this go, but they've not been able to. And then they can't just come towards you if they don't have their ducks in a row. What they don't tell anyone, and what they hide possibly from you as well, is the fact that they really want to reconcile with you. They want the past to just be in the past, and they want reconciliation. That's what they want. They want their friend back. You guys had more than what your connection is, more than just romance. This is a friendship here as well. And they've really come out of this confused energy where it seemed like they had too many options in the past, and they didn't know where to make their emotional investment or what would be the right path to take. For some of you, it might have been a situation where there was a third party. What you don't know is that that's done. That's done. But they hide this because obviously the question would be, well, why are you coming to me now that that's done? I wasn't your choice. You should have chosen me in the first place. Sometimes we need to go through the wrong door because we think we want what's on the other side. What our soul knows we desire and what we think we desire is different things. But he's planning to have success with you, or he or she. Please excuse me. I'm not reading for females only, or for one particular, gender. I'm just saying that because it's easier, but he or she. Your person is planning to have abundance, happiness, that childlike energy between the two of you, success in this connection. That's their plan. And there might be a little bit of fear here, because if they don't come correct, then you're going to take their head off. You cut this person out in the past because you made a head over heart decision because they were not coming correct, showing up correct. Okay, so your person showed up very immaturely in the past. There's no doubt that there's emotion here. But this person of yours is not emotionally mature. And they were definitely not emotionally mature, and that's why they were showing up so immaturely. Obviously, you could see, and everybody around, that this person does feel deeply for you. Your person just lacked the maturity. And it's because their belief was in opposition of this. Even though this might be what they've always wanted, their belief was in opposition to it. Wondering if this is really what they think it is, and not being too afraid to believe it. But this person took your offer for granted. This person might have rejected your offer here. Or they did something to mess things up here, and you walked away from this. And that's what I'm saying. For many of you, you are wanting to manifest a new beginning with someone completely new. Person's hoping that they will be able to move out of this burdensome situation. That's the situation that they were in that caused this tower between you guys, because they're still feeling the effects of it. They're still feeling the effects of it. Now this is what is wanted, this is what is desired. But with what's happened here and the energy that the both of you are in, you are still very guarded. Yeah. This, if you guys do want to come together, this still needs time. You need time, this person needs time. It is their desire, but they still need time. And what I really want to do for you guys is, I just want to get some advice based on this. And then I want to look at new energy. Because Spirit is guiding me to look at new energy. If something new is coming in towards you. Because I feel like many of you Taurus is looking towards the future. But you've got to resolve the past. You've got to... Even though you feel the other person was the idiot and did all the wrong things, remember now, you have to be in vibrational alignment with that person on some level for them to be in your energy and to bring that mess to you. And that's where your work begins. Whatever your beliefs are, whatever your associations are, whatever you expect from relationships that are negative, you've got to work through that. You've got to replace that, because you are constantly manifesting. Whether you, and whatever you give energy to, whatever is activated in your energy, you are going to attract, even if it's a fear. And that's why we attract our fears. Okay, so you need to clean that up, so if you want to move forward. So I just want to get some advice for those of you who are still interested in this old person, in this past person, who is clearly still interested in you, but just not ready and too afraid. What sort of advice for Taurus? Now, I said to you earlier on, you need to be mindful of your counsel. And you need to choose wise counsel. You need to rely on your own counsel first and foremost. And when you find that you really need that sounding board, you need to choose wise counsel. And there's your advice. An elder will teach you. And I said in the reading, it's either with you or with your person or both of you, where you are speaking to people, relying on them to help you to navigate and to decide about this connection. And someone is being misled. So you need to choose. An elder will teach you. Choose wise counsel. Doesn't have to be an elder in terms of age elder, but maybe it is that. It can be someone that is just more spiritually mature, more emotionally mature, whatever it may be for you. You need to allow yourself to be open to being the student for a while. Okay. So the advice from Spirit is that, first and foremost, allow yourself to be the student. Allow yourself to emerge in your school of life or school of love. Choose wise counsel. And Spirit is saying now you are independent and free. Allow yourself to work towards that independence emotionally, financially. Allow yourself to obtain stability within yourself. Be free from the need to be validated and loved and to be made happy by another person. Set yourself free. Spirit is saying the reason why this rift and this breakup and this separation came is so that you can be independent and free, because you want real love, and love and control and codependence, they don't exist together. So you see, when we ask the universe for something, we ask for real love. I want real love. I want a real connection. Then we think we can bypass what comes with that. It's a package. With that comes emotional maturity, independence, stability within yourself and the person. With that comes you evolving and elevating. You must become what it is you want, right? With that comes you not being codependent, you not being in situations where you overlook what is good for you and you settle because you feel that there is a dependency emotionally to that relationship. In order to welcome and to be a vibrational match to real love, agape love, you must be free. And that's what the universe is giving you. So it's like, if I want to have a six-pack, then with that is either going to, well, not really, surgery is not going to give me a six-pack, but maybe. With that's either going to come painful surgery or I'm going to have to exercise. And I can't hate the exercise and expect great outcomes either, you know. So what we ask for comes with certain things. Thank you, Spirit, for Taurus. Please give me some advice for Taurus, for my Taurus collective that is looking towards the future, towards inviting someone new or manifesting someone new into their lives. They want a meaningful relationship. They want commitment. What is... Okay, let's see. still this old energy coming up. So, you felt burdened with regards to relationship and love for a really long time. You want a partnership in which you feel someone is your equal, where they meet you halfway with love, financially, stability, and in every way. What is at the heart of what you've been manifesting is your heart chakra that is broken, that is blocked, your broken heart. There are still some things from past relationships that you've not allowed the Wheel of Fortune to come into the upright position with. You're hoping, many of you, that moving into a new relationship, if that person just loves me right, it'll make everything in the past okay. It's a myth. You're going to attract according to your vibration. Whatever is active in your vibration with regards to relationship, that's what you're going to attract. And yes, eventually it'll guide you closer to what you want, because every time you have a bad experience in a relationship, you grow a bit more, it forces you. But why do you want to be forced all the time? It's painful and it's uncomfortable. You can line up to what you want vibrationally by doing your work with self. So what Spirit is, and there's the guardedness, what Spirit saying to me, many of you are looking towards the future because you want someone else instead, because you just want to be happy. But this old energy is still too active, and you will just be attracting more of the same. You're going to have to take a pause. You're going to have to go still. Yeah. You're going to have to do your work, guys. You're still very much in this old past energy. And that is what Spirit is saying you need to focus on. The next person that you need to give your time, energy to, your love and your investment to, the next person that you need to court and romance is the person in the mirror, is you. That's the next person you need to be courting, that you need to date. Let's see, anything else, Spirit? Any last advice for Taurus? This is a new beginning. This is a new day. This is a new beginning for you. And since you are starting over, you get to decide how you write this story. You don't have to pick the subject up on an old grid, based on old things. You can tell a different story. Allow for rebirth to take place in your life. Allow yourself to build the trust and the confidence with self, in relation to self, and you will draw that energy into your life from outside of you as well. Taurus, this is your reading for the month of October. Thank you so much for watching to the end. For those of you who have been here, I hope you enjoyed the energy. Let me know how it resonates. Comment below. Thank you so much, guys. Love and light to you. Do what is best for you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.